the things that I've gone through, I've been involved in 2 road traffic accidents.
Yes.
2 fatal motor vehicle accidents. They were fatal because in those accidents, 6 people died. 3 people died in the first accident. 3 more people died in the second accident. This has never happened in Zimbabwe. The government of Zimbabwe has never failed like this, where in a bid to try and kill 1 person, 6 people end up dying in 2 different accidents. It has never happened before. And that was not only the things which we have suffered. We have been attacked so many times during our evangelical outreach programs.
Yes.
We were attacked in Bindura in 2016. And when we were attacked by the Makandiwa people, the police were there. We don't do outreach programs in the absence of the police. We always seek the help of the police because it's one of the requirements.
Yes.
When we do an outreach, we invite the police. They come to help us to maintain order because we'll be using a public space. So there is no reason why I could be lying, because what I'm saying here can easily be corroborated. If one is to visit the places we were and consult the police as well. The Bindura police were there at Chipadze Stadium, Chipadze Shopping Center.
Yes.
Chipadze Shopping Center. We did an outreach program there. Savan, who is Makandiwa's pastor, brought hooligans. After we had completed our service, they wanted to fight me. It is the police that said, you can't start violence because these people have applied for permission and they have not caused any mayhem here. We will arrest you. But they insulted us. They yelled at us. They threatened us. He specifically said to me that he was going to deal with me. He can kill me easily. He said those words. Before the end of that following week, my car was burnt at my house. So the report of what happened in Bindura is there at Bindura police station. And when my car was burnt in Glenora, there is a report again at Glenora police station. And there is also media footage of people who interviewed us.
Yes.
When that happened. When I was taken to the police station, I went there to report the case. They asked me, who is your suspect? I said, Makandiwa's pastor is my suspect. He threatened me less than 7 days ago.
Yes. Yes.
That same year, I was poisoned. And I had to go to India to seek medical treatment. In church. When we were in Mutare, we were attacked by Makandiwa's people, led by his late pastor, Pastor Tembo, at Miku's Park in Mutare CBD. They came and said they wanted to lure me to a bush so that they would kill me. They said there's a house which has mysteriously caught fire. They sent little children. Please, men of God, go with us and pray for our house. And we said, no. We are not here to exorcise goblins. We are here to preach.
Yes.
Find other local pastors to go with you.
Yes.
We are not the only pastors here in Mutare. And after that, they said, no, you are smart. If you had gone with us, you were not going to come back. We want to beat you because you have preached against Makandiwa. And violence erupted. People fought and our people fought back. Including the vendors. The vendors are the ones who said, we'll beat you up to a pulp. And so the violent mob dispersed. And the police were there. Nothing was done. So these are some of the things that I've gone through. In Marondera, they attacked us, they stole my phone. And the case was never taken to court. When we went to Kwekwe, we were attacked. ZANU-PF youths came to attack us at Mbizo 4 shopping center. Was it not in 2019, Pass? It was in 2019, right? 2020. 2019, after the first accident.
After the first, yes.
Yes. I was preaching from John chapter 1.
Yes, yes.
And one of the youths shouted, he has insulted the president. And they came to attack us. The police were there. They brought guns and fired warning shots. And yet the people continued to attack us in the full presence of the police. Now, I am telling you these things, believers, to remind you of the journey that we have gone through. That was not the only persecution I've suffered. They started now fabricating criminal charges against me. I went to Mutare, to the magistrate court, and I was arraigned before the court there for a very, very flimsy and frivolous charge, which under normal circumstances, no prosecutor would actually allow that docket to come into court. Not only was it a frivolous charge, but because the charge, according to the law, they tried to force one of our people to implicate me in a matter that was already heard in the courts and was concluded, under which circumstances the matter is supposed to be handled and viewed in the legal terms as res judicata. You can't bring a case twice in court to prosecute it twice. They said, write an affidavit and say, Apostle Chiwenga is involved in this. They said, no, we don't even know what you're talking about. Leave us alone. And so we went there and we said, well, we are here. May the trial begin. They said, we are not ready for trial. We had to drive back to Harare. And only when I left Zimbabwe, because of the second accident, they started calling again and said, we want you to court. But we were the ones who asked them to take us to the trial, because we know there is no rule, there is no judge under the sun. Even those who are corrupt cannot make those charges stick on me.
Yes.
We knew what they wanted to do. One of the officers told us, we didn't want to bring you here, but one of the commanders at the Chikanga military barracks there, is it the 3 Brigade? Yes. He is the one who said, nail him on these charges. So we are working under instructions. One of the police officers told us. So the police are being sent and they are pushed by the army to arrest me. And when we went to Mashingo to answer to the charges associated with the first accident, we went there. They gave us back the wreckage of the car. They said, when the matter is ready for trial, we will ask you to come to court. The accident happened in 2019. We were never called to court the whole year in 2019. We sent our lawyers to the court to ask what is delaying the trial. In 2020, we did the same. They never called us. Eventually, they said to our lawyer, don't force us to go to court when we are not ready. We will call you. The whole of 2021, they didn't call us. They started calling in 2022, saying to Pastor Bale, where is the apostle? We are now ready to go to court. This is a road traffic accident.
Yes.
It doesn't have any rocket expert that is needed to appear in court to give evidence.
Yes.
Why did they take all these years? And so I said to Pastor Balo, let me call the office. I called him. And I said, I have the recording, by the way. I have the recording. One day I will share with you that recording. I asked him, why are you calling our pastors looking for me? We want you, our superiors are called, they are sending us to look for you. You should come to court. I said, I'm not in Zimbabwe. And I'm not in Zimbabwe because ZANU-PF tried twice to kill me. This is why I'm not in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
If the government guarantees my security, I will come back. Stop calling Pastor Balo. He cannot appear in court on my behalf. And then he said, maybe I can give you my boss's number so that you can explain to him. I said, no, it's not my job. He sent you to call me. I'm calling you. Go and explain it to your boss.
Yeah.
There's no agency in this matter. Those were only your own words.
Yes.
We came to you so many times. Let's go for trial. We have nothing to hide. I've never been convicted my entire life. I'm not a criminal.
Yes.
I'm not a fugitive of justice.
Yes.
I never ran away from any court case.
Yes.
They said, well, I'll try and talk to him. These are the things that I've gone through, believers.